Did you know that Jrue Holiday debuted the Nike GT Turbo last December 31 against the Toronto Raptors? He wore the shoe a second time against the Minnesota Timberwolves last January 2 and a third time on January 12 against the Pelicans. Funny thing is, practically no one talked about it the first time it showed up in an NBA game, but alright. Perhaps people were busy during the New Year festivities to even pay attention, and you know what? That's okay because people have better things to do. It was a quiet shoe debut, no PR blitz, no photos on social media, no nothing. And to me, this feels a little strange because this is supposedly the upgrade to the GT Cut 3, but we haven't heard anything yet from Nike. So, what's going on? Some of you might remember that Jordan Poole debuted the Nike GT Cut 3 last year, January 3, 2024, against the Cleveland Cavaliers. At least 2 months earlier, Nike made the official unveiling, headlining it with the use of ZoomX foam, the first in a basketball shoe. Compare that to what just happened. Jrue Holiday already wore the GT Turbo 3 times, but Nike remains silent. Expect to see Drew wear the shoe in more games, and maybe Nike will finally budge. At least we now have a better look at the shoe. The first leaked image of the GT Turbo was literally a stolen shot. I'm not sure who first uploaded it, but the photo showed the shoe in what seems like a slideshow presentation, on top of which it said no photography allowed in Chinese. That was back in December. The shoe is easy to miss because the resemblance to the GT Cut 3 is uncanny if you don't look hard enough. The upper has a different material, lace loops are used, and a carbon fiber shank replaces the plastic piece. Other than those things, almost everything looks the same. This is not the first time that a Nike shoe made its NBA debut first, and the official unveiling or press release came later. For example, we have seen Kevin Durant debut an all black colorway of his signature shoe, and then Nike would drop the official unveiling weeks after. Same thing for the LeBron 22, which debuted in July during the Paris 2024 Olympics and subsequently unveiled in October. But the thing is, the GT Turbo is not a signature shoe. In fact, all the GT Cut versions from the first to the third were first unveiled before they debuted in an NBA game. The GT Turbo did it the other way. But why Jrue Holiday and not Jordan Poole, who has been the face of the GT Cut 3? It's tough to say, but one possible reason is that Jrue belongs to a team with a good chance of making it to the end of the playoffs for more exposure. Nike is probably banking on extended exposure this time around, and Jordan Poole and the Washington Wizards are currently last in the East and might not reach the playoffs. Not really encouraging if you want to promote a shoe beyond the regular season. I don't hate Jrue Holiday, but if Nike really wants a story of an emerging redemption to go with the GT Turbo, I would have chosen Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons. He is a guard, has been posting good numbers, and has helped the Pistons claw its way out from the pit so far. And of course, you probably already know that Cade has a new signature logo, a double C based on his initials, which are formed to resemble a star. It looks awesome, in my opinion. And to think that he has been wearing the GT Cut 3 only adds to my conviction that he should be the face of the GT Turbo. Let me know what you think.